Hello, my OBDeleven friends. Well, as you can see, it's 10:33 a.m. here in Jamaica. Car off. I got a request. Well, got a request. Sorry, let's clear up this windshield. Got a request to take a screenshot of my steering control module. All right, so I already did an auto scan here in VCDS, but this is actually for OBDeleven. Alright, so steering wheel control, that's module number 16. Unfortunately, in this case, there is no actual long coding option here for this particular module. So these are the actual label files for my car here. It is important to note that on my MK5 Golf GTI Autobahn Edition, because it's a right-hand drive vehicle, so you can see right-hand drive as opposed to being left-hand drive, I have the what's known as the Generation 3 steering. Oh, sorry, this is started stripping off. Yeah, I have what's known as the Generation 3 steering wheel, which is different from the Generation 2 found in some of the older left-hand drive Mark 5 vehicles. So the options that you may have are actually different from what I have here. There is no long coding long coding option for this particular module in this case. Just these options here. So if you can see it clearly, you may want to pause your YouTube video to take a look and see if these actually add up to where you want to go. The question marks is where you actually want to place your value. So of course, all coding will start with the number 0. Or so in the first line, all coding will start with number 0. The question mark is a decision whether it's a normal vehicle or a special purpose, such as a taxi. In the second line, or the second, meaning that the question mark that talks about transmission, automatic versus manual, you get the drift. I mean, you can simply just pause the YouTube video, look at the screen to see what your coding should be. Like for my car, because I have a, let's move this out of the way. So looking at this screen, just trying to zoom in here. Yeah, 0, 1, 2. This lets you know that I actually have a DSG transmission, and I definitely do have a right-hand drive vehicle. Full multifunction purpose steering wheel. So volume control, mute button, phone button, menu, okay, cycle through the various options, and more importantly, I do actually have the paddle shifters, downshift and an upshift. So of course I wouldn't have, because I have the menu and the OK button here, I wouldn't have a stock that with a trip reset or anything like that. I wouldn't need that on, that would just be redundant having it here on this setup. Alright, so that is that for this. Let's look at the adaptation channels. There are some output tests that you can, well, unfortunately I do not seem to have these labeled. Let's look at, oh, advanced ID. This is what I'd want you to do to actually see. So I don't know how well you can actually see this on your screen, but this AQ revision number would denote that I actually do have the Generation 3 right-hand drive, the newer steering wheel as opposed to the older one. There are some differences in terms of coding. I think physically there is a thing where one uses rivets while one uses another fastener. So that's something to look out for. Advanced measuring values. Oh, sorry. Measuring blocks. There we go. No fault codes found. That's weird. But as I was saying before, though. Oh, right. I forgot to also mention the security access code for this. Well, apparently there isn't any. Or there isn't one. So again, from the very beginning, this is actually what it is for the right-hand drive Mark 5 Golf GTI with the Generation 3 steering rack.